Well, hello, Aries. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the month of December 2019, past, present, future reading. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back to those of you who have been with me from the very beginning, who come to me for month-to-month readings, and to those of you whom have donated. Thank you so very much. So I'm being guided to the Oracle of Visions deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm going to be doing a 3-card spread. One for the past, representing the past maybe few weeks to maybe few months. One for the present, representing December 2019. And one for the very beginning of 2020 in the future. Okay, so we have in the very first position of 3, an Aries who is tired of going round and round. They want to break free and create something new in a new direction. Now, this card is not a good card. This is someone who is manipulative. This is a warning not to fall into this trap. So it could be, what I'm feeling is in November, this particular Aries broke free from going round and round with an unhealthy energy. And now in December, there are still thoughts of the situation. But it is time for self-improvement. Recognizing how far you have come and what you want to do now with your life moving forward. Learning from unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles that we went round and round in the past with. Yes, someone here was hoping that through sheer luck, a situation with an unhealthy connection would work out. But the advice is to really stay with your tribe. Give to the people who love you. For you are surrounded by the ones who were meant to be in your life at this time. Aries. For whichever Aries I'm reading for, there was a desire to maybe come into a world with another. She's imagining butterflies and what else? A bird, but they cannot survive in that atmosphere. So now is a time to honor your truth. What did you learn? Put it away in a box so you can refer back to it. Should you start to get confused again? The advice here is whatever you put your energy into with the number 48, what you learn and what you create will be the result of your future. So what are you putting into a situation? And what are you learning? Are you repeating a pattern of putting this strong chemical energy into something that is unhealthy? Or are you now allowing yourself to recognize old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles, and now put your energy into something that will bring forward fruit, abundance? Somebody here, this Aries, was hoping that by chance they would become a part of this flock, this environment. Or maybe you haven't thought of that yet. In December, you're starting to recognize this wasn't for you. But now you can start the beginning of 2020 with a clear mind of what didn't work. And now what it is you want to manifest next. So I'm going to clarify these messages with the Rider-Waite deck. Taking a chance and moving on, trying to figure out, is that my tribe? Is this my tribe? Where do I belong? Breaking free from that, recognizing a situation that needs to be rethought, recognizing as well how much you have grown as you have broken free from some form of temptation here. Clarification, please. Yeah. So somebody, this Aries, you recognized the truth. And you broke free from something that went round and round, on and on. And now you can step into a new path of victory because you have broken free. Your mind, emotionally old ties. Yes. A situation with an unhealthy person, place, circumstance went full circle. You learned what you needed to learn. And now there is a portal opening up, right? 2020. And Spirit's looking to you, Aries, to see what it is you want to create because of where you've been. So we do have the Seven of Wands here. This is someone who has worked hard where they were at. They may start to feel backed into a corner a little bit. They may not feel like their current journey is serving them. Therefore, that's why Spirit is saying it's time to recognize what got you into a position of feeling backed into a corner and plan what the next journey is going to look like. Plan your escape. Go towards your tribe, your peeps. Yeah, in the past there was a very passionate connection, direction that led you into a painful journey. But that journey has ended with the Ten of Swords. For some, I just saw the Hermit, could have been a Virgo energy. Either way, as you continue to set goals and meet goals and honor your truth about what victory means to you, as you break free from this unhealthy connection that has gone full circle, that was maybe at a distance. Now the Wheel of Fortune is starting to turn in your favor. So there could be an Aries here that by the beginning of 2020, you're sitting pretty good, male or female, with the Queen of Pentacles energies. Very happy, connected with family, beautiful surroundings, plenty of money in the bank. And then we have this dishonest energy, this sneaky behavior, feeling backed in a corner. So maybe someone comes back towards you. This person could have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It may not make sense now, but it will probably in the very couple first weeks of 2020. You can use these energies, Aries, of the King of Swords to really recognize how far you've come after you put a lot of work into something. Give yourself a pat on the back and contemplate, what are you creating next? For there could very well be a meeting, negotiations with others that will put you in the Nine of Pentacles energy of great financial independence. So that's what Spirit wants you to work on, especially through December, going into January. Some form of communication is going to show up quickly and or unexpectedly, either at the end of the year or going into the beginning of 2020. And there's going to be a connection with an older, caring masculine, could be father, could be grandfather. This Aries might be thinking about their childhood as they connect with, maybe a feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Either way, good news is coming. What you are creating is going to result in kind words and messages, playful, fun energy, and you're going to feel like a kid again. So it could be that someone tied to your past with these energies does come back towards you at the end of the year or in December. Some it could take until January. Tied to your past, to your childhood, but you guys have grown. You will have the strength of the Queen of Swords to speak your truth about how you feel, and that you're focused on creating something with your tribe, or creating something with and for others, or creating something that fulfills you now that you are stepping into the energy of a brand new world. So what does the chapter of 2020 look like for you, Aries? Who is your tribe? I feel with these two cards together, luck is on your side. Spirit's helping to guide you into the path you're supposed to be, in connection with the right people. So what are you learning and how have you evolved? What are you creating next that represents victory to you now that you've broken away from an unhealthy situation, person, circumstance? So again, to clarify these messages using the Gypsy Oracle deck, in the past we had wanting to break free because someone here was kind of sitting all the time, waiting, contemplating, should I get off this merry-go-round? Then recognizing your truth, that this is not the path of victory, that victory lies in what you want to create for yourself. So here you guys are bringing something to a close, Aries, and then around maybe the 25th of December, there's a surprise here. Somebody may show up as you're working on what you learned and where you're headed next. Somebody may show up who's very attractive, somebody who's very arrogant, but you're going to have the strength now of the Queen of Swords to speak your truth. Somebody's going to have an unexpected connection here around December 25th. So in the past, there was some form of communication, and this Aries really wanted to be faithful in connection to this communication, but ended up feeling imprisoned with energies of sorrow, sitting around waiting, wondering, should I break free from this situation? And Spirit's saying that path has gone full circle with the major arcana of the world. It's time to step into the portal of new beginnings. So this Aries is kind of recognizing the situation from the past with the faux energies, as I know that I brought that into my journey. But now I can celebrate because I understand that it has ended. And as soon as you understand that, we have a surprise. Surprise communication. Somebody's coming in to pleasure seek and have a good time. And right behind that, we have the enemy. Someone who is manipulative. So we have an Aries who's going to be sitting here thinking, should I or shouldn't I reunite with this person in hopes that there will be money and fortune? But no, I just saw the coffin. That situation has ended. So going into 2020, this Aries has the malady energies to heal oneself by acknowledging the truth. That it's time to cut away from an old path and to step into what victory means to you. For you have evolved with the butterfly energies, right? You have learned about old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles, and now how you can manifest greater abundance, be it emotionally or financially. Yes, this person has learned a lot, and now you have the old lady energies of wisdom regarding love. A wonderful gift will show up. Wow, so there could be a surprise. I'm hearing from the 21st to the 25th, for some Aries of December, a surprise may show up. It's a gift and it's a reason for joyfulness. And that's what helps for something to close that no longer serves you. So as you guys are recognizing that you are in the path you're supposed to be, along comes a lover energy who wants to open doors for you and manipulate. But you're going to have the strength, Aries, to say, I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. I'm focused on me, my successes, my goals and intentions. I broke free from hoping that something was going to transpire, and I brought it to a close. Somebody's going to be awful surprised at the end of 2019 or the very beginning of 2020 that as you focus on your own success, you're starting to feel joy, and then just someone shows back up. Gosh, I just got this for Taurus, and I shuffled really well. So I've seen this card actually for a lot of personal readings. The year 3, 2019 comes down to a 3. It is about temptations. It is about learning, about connections and new directions that happened in the number 2 year before. So over the number 3 year, Odd years to me are when Spirit kind of carries us out of where we have been misled. And now you have the wisdom of the owl in your thoughts. Now you can allow your tears to cleanse from what was and break free. Now you can defend to the end that which is worthwhile. And Spirit's going to help for you to step through the portal and start a new beginning through your goals and intentions as you fairly justly and kindly cut someone out of your journey. It's time to give birth to something new. I wonder if I can get any more information about that something new. I'm going to clarify, pardon me, the arrogance, the realization, and the boundaries. Yeah. Turn inward and think about what a happily ever after means to you. Turn inward and think about a passionate connection, circumstance, or situation. Someone may be traveling with the Eight of Wands energies, again, around the end of December 2019 towards Aries, or Aries is traveling towards another to find clarity about a connection having to do with maybe someone who is a very passionate masculine, someone who's in a leadership position, someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo like yourself. Wanting to run backwards, or someone comes unexpectedly towards you very quickly with the Knight of Wands energies. But see you instantly put on your armor. Remember what happened in the past so you don't end up back in the energies of messed up thoughts. So it's about making sure you create a happily ever after. And if other people aren't creating a happily ever after for the future with you, then they need to go so that someone new can come in. Because if someone is here still, their energy is here, then that blocks you from stepping into the portal of a much better, more exciting direction. So defend to the end only that which is worthwhile in your life. Yep, and then we have rebirth here. Somebody went the distance, and this was a long and difficult path, but it taught you a lot about yourself. And now it's time, as the Ten of Swords is the end, to honor your truth and step into what victory means to you in your life. Now, listen to your intuition about fantasy and illusion. Someone may come towards you with an offer, and you may feel a bit burdened, but there will be a breakthrough when it comes to what you are wishing for in the area of creativity, finances, and career. For you have mastered the journey of something you are creating. If you've been creating, like I've been talking all year, something like a hobby, gift, talent, skill, side business, doing something you really enjoy, I think new opportunities are going to open up for you. And again, if you have to, cut those out of your path who do not serve you so that you can defend what is worthwhile for you, so that the many blessings can come. You're going to recognize you have the key to recognizing what was, what transpired, and now who you are today. That someone else couldn't exist in your environment and you couldn't exist in theirs. But what you can do is recognize what you're putting your positive energy into, knowing that as you put positive energy in, so too shall you receive positive reactions from others. See, this is someone carrying someone for far too long. Someone tied to the past where there was an ending or there was a talk about letting go. Yeah, and Spirit's advice here is saying time is a wasting. The more you get trapped in your worries and fears, time doesn't give back. So some of you are realizing it's time to move on. And as you put your energy into something that fulfills you day to day, whatever that is, that's what we're supposed to do to ground ourselves. A hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial idea, I don't know, watching movies, drawing pictures. That's what you're being called to do, especially in December. And should that temptation come near you, defend to the end that which is worthwhile to you. That's going to make sense to certain people. You know better is what I just heard. Someone may bring in a lot of attention and recognition, but they're not to be trusted. So, and this can be different for other people, how this is going to evolve, what you need to do in order to get to the truth, what you need to work on to pull yourself away from something that you should have already. So I can provide you a lot of spiritual guidance as to how to ground yourself and to let go as you free yourself. Because there's an addiction here to the arrogance, the looks when it comes to another person. When really it's about who are you and what are you creating? Because what you create is going to lead you into the correct path and line you up with the correct people if you're single. Not this arrogant magician. Wow. I think I'm also going to just quick pull a closing word of prayer for this person. If you've broken free, continue to move forward. Defend to the end that which is worthwhile. For there will be many wonderful blessings that are going to make you feel really happy and joyful and fulfilled as long as you set goals and meet goals about your future and not the past. In fact, they're saying have a sense of humor about the situation. Believe and trust. And for some of you know that, you created the situation, but you also have the power to change it. Now is a time of innocence. And if you follow Spirit's advice and create something new with that passionate energy, there will be a favorable outcome. So to close, this prayer says, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my own personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.